caffeine ASMR. The fact that it's like past noon the day that I'm filming this and I have yet to have a cup of coffee. Shoot that shit to my veins. Welcome back, book babes and baddies, to Romance and Rosé, where we exclusively read romance and hardly ever drink rosé. So today we are going to be going over some of the books on my physical TBR for 2026. Now, I did tell myself this year, like I kind of do every year, that I want to read more physical books because I am addicted to my Kindle and I'm an audiobook slut. So these are my physical read hopefuls, but also I'm a mood reader and I'm not gonna tie myself down. So if you catch me later on listening to the audiobook for one of these or talking about it while I'm holding up my Kindle, don't call the police. Just let me live and fail my New Year's resolutions in peace. I have two large stacks. I can't even hold all of them at once. This is stack number 1, stack number 2. I know, what a tease. Some of those looked cool and fancy, huh? Let's get into them. So starting out with the Blood That Binds series by S.L. Coakley. These books are college vampire, and I've actually already read book 1, The Blood That Binds Us. I thought it was super cute. I really enjoyed reading it. The characters were fun, and I absolutely plan on finishing the series. Plus, I can't get over how pretty these books are. Like, hello? I would definitely consider this to be a more light vampire series, especially with book 1 having like a golden retriever type vampire hero. Heavy on the found family, light on the spice. At least book 1 was pretty light on the spice. I hear that some of them get progressively maybe a little bit more, but spicy isn't really what this series is supposed to be. So I'm excited to eventually circle back to these. Next, I have the Hell's Ink series by DJ Krimmer. I absolutely adore these covers, but I think this series has been recovered at least twice. So they look nothing like this anymore. I have read the first 2 books, Fox and Atlas, and loved them to pieces. So I absolutely plan on finishing out the series with Ash, Derek, and Stevie. With Fox and Atlas, I feel like DJ did an incredible job writing very beautiful, relatable, complex characters with wonderful different types of representations. I also have like a soft spot for like the gruff, rugged, like tattoo artist culture. And unlike the vampire series, these do have open door spice that is memorable. And that's all I'll say. Up next, look at how cool these are. We have Endless Anger and Jealous Rage by Sav R. Miller. I received both of these in PR and they just sound really good. Endless Anger is supposed to be like a best friend turned obsession, and I'm obsessed with that. But I think I'm gonna be even more obsessed with Jealous Rage because this is supposed to be like an age gap teacher student. In fact, out of a lot of the books on this TBR, I think I anticipate being the most excited to start these. And we'll probably try to prioritize these next month. Wolf E and Dove by Paisley Hope. Mr. Rose actually picked these up for me for Valentine's Day. Look, they've got the sprayed edges. I actually don't know anything about these, but I clock motorcycles on both, and I love a spicy motorcycle romance, okay? And all of the authors who have been doing this sort of like vintage poster cover art, I really am like obsessed with this aesthetic. So these are on here because I did acquire these physical trophies, but I'm gonna be straight with you guys. There's a strong possibility I will listen to the audios for these because I hear they have really good narrators and I can do whatever the fuck I want. I have had this French Quarter collection by Jiffy Kate in my possession for a couple years now. They are so cute. We have Blue Bayou, Neutral Grounds, Good Times, and Come Again. I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually have no idea if I showed those in publication order. That's just the order that I had them on my shelf. These are all supposed to be sweet, feel-good romances taking place in the heart of New Orleans, a city that I have always loved and will be revisiting very soon. moon. They're supposed to be like a friends to lovers couple, an age gap couple. I think like a second chance one, possibly. Maybe a marriage of convenience. I can't remember. All I know is that I've had these for too long without cracking them, and it feels time. Dream On by Jennifer Hartman. This is another one that I will probably crack sooner than later. Jennifer Hartman is just an author that I don't think can write a bad book. I have never read a book of hers that I didn't adore. And last year I waited until July to read June 1st, and that was so good. It got added to maybe my top 10 favorite books of all time list. So I told myself, no, there's a Jennifer book you haven't read yet. Don't wait till the year is half over to read it. It's like having property sitting on diamond mines and you not knowing about it. That's insane. But I heard that this was giving A Walk to Remember, High School Musical, like Theater Girl, Rich Boy. I just have such good feelings about it. Coronation by Cleo White, a royally forbidden romance. Cleo White also just writes banger, spicy standalones. And this one is supposed to be about a girl who has maybe a not so pleasant first impression experience with a king. So she walks away only to find out, ding, 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 roll in the pregnancy trope. Now, I don't know about some of you, but I don't really mind a pregnancy trope. A lot of people hate it or they're obsessed with it. It kind of falls just like in neutral territory for me. Like if it feels organic to the plot, fine, great. Get knocked up. Love that. But she has plans for a book 2 later this year. And so I'm like, oh, get on it, girl. You have to read Coronation first. Then we have Entangled by R. Phillips. This is book 1 in the Twisted Tale series. Now, if you know me, you know that I am a love triangle connoisseur, okay? I love the angst, I love the juice, I love the drama. And I have actually tried to start Entangled many times. Many times. It's not that it wasn't good. In fact, I never got far enough to even give it a chance. It's just kind of like when you take a bite of something and realize that you don't really feel like it in that moment, and then you just forget about it. So whenever I would remember it, I would start it and just go, I actually don't think this is the right time. I don't think this is the right time. But I have literally heard nothing but rave reviews. It's supposed to be a trilogy. I only actually have book 1, so I'm gonna try to read book 1 physically, and then I'll probably end up reading the other 2 on my Kindle, and then maybe purchasing them down the line if I ever run into R. Phillips at a signing, because I can't have one signed copy and not all 3. But if there's an angsty love triangle series out there, I'm gonna read it. That's my shit. And 2026 is gonna be the right time. I'm gonna make it the right time. Then we have Anywhere, a Dunbridge Academy novel by Sarah Sprins. I actually just picked this up for the vibes. I saw it on a table at Barnes & Noble and said, that's cute. We got the rose gold foiling. And then the back seemed intriguing to me. It's set in Scotland. There's a little bit of like a mystery, it seems, to uncover about this girl's father, but she's finding love along the way and it seems complicated. It just sounded good, so I'm gonna read it. Next, ooh, this is gonna glare a lot. There we go. A Good Girl's Guide to Dominance by W.S. Greer. My good friend Sarah loves his books and I trust her. And you know what? I am a good girl who enjoys being on the receiving end of dominance. So this was made for me, right? I guess we'll see. And lastly, Without the Moon by Larissa C. Moyer. I received this in a PR package a while ago. And I remember when I read the back for the first time thinking, this is gonna be so good. I'm gonna eat this shit up. But it did come with the warning that it ends on a cliffhanger. And I just knew in my gut and soul that it was gonna be the type of cliffhanger that was gonna gut me. It was going to make me wanna end it all. So I had been postponing it until maybe closer to the release of Act 2, because this is just Act 1. But this is a lifelong friends turn first love, and I think like unexpected tragedy is supposed to like pull them apart. And you guys, I don't know about you, but that type of stuff sounds so good to me. Like these are the type of books that like stick with you, that you're gonna like think about years after you finish it. It's not light, it's not silly, it's probably gonna hurt your feelings, it's gonna make you work for that happily ever after. But she indeed has book 2 on the way. In fact, her Instagram, I think, says that this month she's going to be doing a cover review for it. So now that that hope is finally at the end of the tunnel, I'm going to read this bad boy. And trust me, you'll know it when I do. You guys, I don't know about you, but that was a very exciting list to me. And you know what? That's all that matters, okay? Because I'm reading them and you're not. But maybe some of those sounded intriguing enough to where you want to read them too. So leave me a comment and let me know if you have A, either already read some of those. Please tell me what you thought. Or B, have decided to add any of those to your TBR as well. And you know what? Let's reconvene back here a year from now to see how I did. See how many I got through. That could either be really fun or really embarrassing. Can you imagine? A rapid fire review of all the physical books I tried to read last year, and it's only like 3 of them. That would be embarrassing. But you know what? If you guys want it, I'll do it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and being here with me. Also, feel free to let me know if there are any you think should be on this list. Like I said, I do tend to favor my Kindle, but I also really like collecting shelf trophies. So if you know of any books coming out that are gonna have really pretty, either special editions, deluxe editions, sprayed edge, just like really fun, beautiful cover art that I should have on my radar to like pick up for the collection, let me know. So you have an amazing day and happy reading.